If you are waiting for the next Apple TV, you should not view it as just another streaming box for your favorite movies. Instead, look at what happens when you place it inside a real living room setup. Imagine the box connected to your screen with one HomePod sitting next to it, or even better, two full-size HomePods spaced about 4 feet apart. Suddenly, your TV can send movie sound, game audio, and standard shows directly through those speakers. With two full-size HomePods, Apple already supports high-end audio formats like Dolby Atmos, Dolby Digital 7.1, and Dolby Digital 5.1. On top of that, if your television supports eARC, the Apple TV 4K can take sound from other connected devices, like a game console, and push that audio right through the HomePods. All of those sound features exist today, so why are people so excited about the 2026 model? Bloomberg reporter Mark Gurman says Apple has had this new hardware practically finished for many months. Employees inside Apple headquarters have reportedly been testing it in their daily routines for a long time. Yet, Apple held off on releasing the device to the public. That raises an interesting question right away. If the physical box is completely functional and ready to go, what has Apple been waiting for? Keep that delay in mind, because once we look closer at the processor inside, the answer becomes much clearer. To keep things straightforward, let us call this proposed high-end hardware the Apple TV Ultra for now, even though Apple has not officially confirmed that name. The biggest jump starts with the main processor. The current Apple TV runs on the A15 Bionic chip, which first appeared in the iPhone 13 line. Reports suggest the upcoming model will leap directly to the A17 Pro chip. That represents a massive 2-generation jump in overall power. The A17 Pro is not a basic chip meant only for loading menus. Apple originally designed it for top-tier smartphones like the iPhone 15 Pro. It features a 6-core CPU, a 6-core GPU, a 16-core neural engine, and dedicated hardware-accelerated ray tracing. Naturally, this leads to an obvious question. Why would anyone need that much computing power inside a home streaming box? If you only watch 4K movies, the current model already handles that without any issues. There must be a bigger reason for this upgrade. Gaming is one obvious area where this extra power matters. Apple has already shown that the A17 Pro can handle modern, complex video games. Put that same chip into a home box where battery drain and overheating are no longer issues, pair a wireless controller, send the image to a massive screen, and the entire experience changes. This will not instantly replace a dedicated high-end gaming console, but the new hardware gives Apple plenty of room to take home gaming far more seriously. If Apple gives us a heavy-duty chip just to load streaming menus a tiny bit faster, it would be a missed opportunity. However, a faster processor alone still does not explain why Apple held back a finished product for so long. To understand that, we have to look at another upgrade, the custom N1 wireless chip. We already know what this chip can do because Apple introduced it in recent phone lineups. The N1 chip brings support for Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread connectivity. It is designed to boost overall speed while making connections between nearby devices much more stable. Now bring that wireless power into a busy living room. You might have one Apple TV, a pair of HomePods, multiple wireless headphones, game controllers, smart lighting, security cameras, and your phone all operating at the exact same time. The Apple TV sits right in the middle of all those signals. Upgrading to Wi-Fi 7 is not just about having higher speed numbers on paper. It is about keeping every single connection stable when all these devices run together. Your game controller stays responsive, your speakers do not drop out, and smart home commands happen without delay. Thread technology also ensures that as Apple builds out more smart home devices over the next few years, this central hub will remain ready for the future. Building the ideal audio environment is where the hardware really starts to justify itself. If you plan to grab the new Apple TV and care about movie quality, looking closely at the HomePod setup is a must. A single HomePod sounds great on its own, but pairing two full-size HomePods together creates a dedicated stereo setup. Apple recommends placing them on opposite sides of your screen, roughly 4 feet apart, to get the best spatial audio balance. This setup does far more than just split left and right channels. With a pair of full-size HomePods, you get complete support for spatial formats like Dolby Atmos and full 7.1 surround sound. Suddenly, you have one compact box under your television and two sleek speakers doing all the heavy lifting. You do not need a massive receiver, 5 different speaker cabinets wired around the room, or a gigantic subwoofer taking up floor space. While it might not completely overtake a multi-thousand-dollar custom home theater install, it offers an incredibly clean and powerful alternative for regular living rooms. The eARC functionality makes this setup even smarter. Sound from your PlayStation, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch can pass straight through your television, travel into the Apple TV, and play directly through the HomePods. You do not need to buy a separate soundbar or dedicated speaker system just for your gaming setup. The Apple TV handles all the incoming signals and cleans up the sound output across every connected device. However, all this extra processing power needs to solve a real everyday frustration: clear speech. Everyone knows the struggle of watching an action movie at night. The character whispers, so you turn up the volume. A second later, an explosion occurs, and the entire house shakes. Apple already offers an enhanced dialogue feature, but with a vastly upgraded processor coming, this is where that extra power needs to go. Instead of simply making the entire mix louder, the system should use modern audio processing to lift human voices cleanly out of the background noise. Clear speech every single night is a feature that directly improves your viewing experience far more than simple speed tests ever could. This brings us right back to our original question: why did Apple hold onto this finished hardware for months? Mark Gurman's reports indicate that both the new Apple TV and an updated HomePod mini were delayed for a very specific reason. Apple wanted to launch this hardware alongside its brand new Siri voice system. The physical boxes were completely ready, but the underlying intelligence layer linking them together needed more time. The goal for this new voice integration is not just answering basic trivia questions. It is about seamless living room control. You should be able to say a quick command to lower the volume, bring out clear dialogue, dim the ambient lights, and pull up your front door camera feed the moment someone arrives, all without opening 4 different smart home apps or repeating yourself because the system forgot your context. The HomePod listens to your voice, the Apple TV processes the visual display on the screen, and the user gets a fast, friction-free response without caring which specific device handled the task. The secondary devices in this ecosystem are getting meaningful hardware bumps as well. The current HomePod mini runs on the ancient S5 chip from older Apple Watch models. The upcoming version is expected to leap to the much faster S9 chip or newer, alongside the custom N1 wireless chip. This internal upgrade means faster local voice processing, instant device handoffs, and better overall stability across your home setup. As for the official launch window, all signs point to the fall software cycle around September or October. Aligning hardware releases with major smart home software updates makes complete sense. A dedicated fall announcement gives Apple the exact platform it needs to demonstrate how these devices talk to each other in real-world settings. Finally, we have to address the overall cost, because recent price increases change the conversation completely. Apple TV prices have pushed higher, with standard models climbing up to $199 and Ethernet-equipped models reaching $249. HomePod models have also seen price bumps, moving the full-size speaker to $349 each. If you do the basic living room math, buying a single Apple TV along with 2 full-size HomePods brings your total setup cost to nearly $900 or more. At that price point, simply being a smooth streaming box is no longer enough. The system has to deliver incredible audio, instant voice controls, reliable smart home connections, and real convenience every single day. Apple cannot win this market by simply promising a faster box. The real test is whether you can set up these devices under your television, use them for a week, and realize you never want to go back to a standard TV setup again. To fully understand why Apple is putting so much power into the new Apple TV, you have to look at the bigger picture. The streaming box is no longer being built as an isolated streaming product. Instead, it is becoming the central engine of a complete smart home ecosystem. Rumors and supply chain reports show that Apple is preparing a dedicated smart home hub with a 7-inch screen to work directly alongside the Apple TV and HomePod lineup. This means the living room experience you build today will soon connect seamlessly with interactive displays throughout your entire house. A big part of this shift comes down to the software. Apple is working on a unified home operating system built on the foundation of tvOS. This updated software brings interactive widgets, dynamic clock faces, and instant media controls directly into your living room space. Rather than navigating through deep settings menus, everything from home security to room temperatures will sit right on your main screen. The A17 Pro processor inside the new Apple TV gives the system all the headroom it needs to handle these heavy visual elements without slowing down. Another major feature coming to the ecosystem is intelligent person detection. Using advanced proximity sensors and recognition tools, connected home accessories will know exactly who enters the living room. When you walk up to your setup, the display can automatically bring up your personal watch lists, calendar reminders, and music recommendations. When someone else sits down, the interface shifts instantly to their personalized profile. You will no longer need to manually switch user accounts every time you turn on the television. Security integration is also getting a massive upgrade. Apple is reportedly developing its own lineup of smart home security cameras designed with end-to-end privacy in mind. When someone rings your doorbell or walks past a front camera, live high-definition video feeds will pop up directly on your Apple TV screen. You can talk through the HomePod speakers using two-way intercom features without ever pausing your movie. Having one central box manage media, gaming, audio, and home security creates a level of convenience that cheap streaming sticks simply cannot replicate.